People, how are you beautiful people doing today? I hope that you beautiful people are mindful of the fact that you are beautiful. You were born beautiful. You were created beautiful. You were born with a beautiful, eternal soul, as I've stated before. And in the future, I'll be talking about some more. But beautiful people, let's talk about something else, beautiful people. Why is it, beautiful people, you woke up this morning. You woke up closed in your right mind. Blood is still running warm in your veins. You have the activity of your limbs, beautiful people. It wasn't the alarm clock that woke your beautiful self up, beautiful people. You woke up with the activity of your limbs to actively wipe the sleep out your eyes and to actively, under your own strength, to roll out the bed and your feet to touch the floor. I know it was cold, but your feet did touch that floor. Beautiful people. And you went in there and got in that shower and you didn't even want to be in that water that early in the morning. But you had the mindset, the mentality, the function to do it and to recognize it and to know it. Beautiful people. You see, beautiful people, why do we, after having said that, and we, like, as I've stated before, we go to the gym and we rehearse and we perform and we mimic. We mimic ourselves and we think that that is what defines who we are. But how does all that stuff happen if your beautiful self don't wake up in the morning and your eyes don't open? Huh? You've already planned the week ahead of waking up in the morning. You see, beautiful people, why do we, when we get all caught up in the temporary like that, because I stated before, this flesh is temporary, okay? Bodily exercise profit little. Let's just be real. All right. What will really profit your beautiful self, as I stated before, if you have taken your mind, taken your soul to the gym and clean out all that garbage, okay, then you really be doing some exercises, okay? You really would be accomplishing some exercises, okay? You really be somebody. You really make an impression on me then, okay? I have to come see you, okay? I have to come see you. I want to be you, be like you, all that, okay, beautiful people? But all that other trivial stuff, this temporary flesh that's going back to the dust from which it came, all that stuff is lame, beautiful people. You need to really, I keep telling you, I don't know any other language to tell your beautiful self in other than the fact that I'm going to keep telling you in English. You need to get to know your beautiful, lovely self, okay? Really get to know that you are beautiful and lovely. And it's not about your curves ain't doing it. That lasts about 3 months, if that. After that, that's all gone. Because your mouth is going to come open. And what's in your mouth going to come out your mind. And you know what? And there goes the curves, beautiful people. There goes the curves, okay? You heard? There goes the curves. It's gone, all right? It's like going around a winding road. You didn't see the crash coming, all right? Beautiful people, but it happened. Why do we have to wait until bad things happen? And when what bad happens, it's too late to realize then that we no longer have the activity of those limbs for those curves to function. For you to take all your clothes off, just to make an impression because you feel the need to make an impression to impress somebody or to prove to somebody who you are or what you are as a result of your curves. I can't understand it for the life of me. That does not define who you are. It ain't gonna make you who you are, okay? Of course you're gonna have a hoorah party, okay? Of course you're gonna have, all this attention is gonna gravitate to you, okay? Because everybody's caught up in their vain imagination at that point, all right? The delusions is working overtime, okay? And after the little 3 months or less, and now you're stuck with that frugal, okay? You're stuck with the frugal as a result of, you're stuck with it, all right? All right, what you bargained for. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's bargain shopping. That's what you shopped for. That you did some bargain shopping. All right. You took a shortcut like the drive-through at McDonald's or Burger King, all right? You drove through. And it came quick and it went quick, all right? You don't hear me. I need for you to hear what I'm saying to you, okay? I need for you to understand, all right? That you are more than just your hips. You're more than just your gyration experiences, okay, that you may embark upon. But if you took that beautiful eternal soul shopping in your mind like you did your curves, all right, when you when you facaded yourself, okay? When you facaded yourself, all right? No, listen. Why wait until it's too late to do what's right? Why wait until it's too late? Why wait until it's too late? Okay, to put everything in its perspective. Why wait until you're incapacitated? You can't move. Your health is gone. You're paralyzed. You can't move. Where's all that attention now? Okay, if you were paralyzed, all that attention should be surrounded around your bed. Oh, me first. Oh, me, I saw it first. Oh, me, I saw him first. Oh, me. I'm the one. I won't be the one. They all gone. Okay? Because it's just an image. Just an image. You all pass back and forth. Y'all pass it back and forth. But as soon as you become, hypothetically speaking, I don't wish that on nobody, and I don't hope that ever happens to nobody. But stranger things have happened in life, and in this day and age, everything is happening in life. You better get it right. I just want to set you free so that you'll understand how it really is, so you can see all those people who are now surrounded by that miniskirt and them tight pants. You better not, nothing better. Look, you better not become incapacitated. You better not end up strung out on the bed where you can't move. You lose. All those people are gone. There's no impressions left to make. These people have it in their mind, what can you do for me now? Forget what have you done for me lately. Okay, replacingly, they want to know what you're doing for me now. If you ain't doing it for me now, I ain't around. And that's the mentality. Beautiful people, we have got to stop abusing ourselves and misusing ourselves by these mishaps and these infomercials and these commercials and all these get rich schemes. And if you know what I mean, a real true man or woman that's interested in you, they're not interested in you for your curves. What can you do for me now? How many? That's the conversation for today. Oh, I go to this gym. Oh, I go to that gym. Oh, I eat this. I eat that. I drink this. I drink that. I don't do this. I don't do that. That's not who you really are. It's really not. Because a real true man, a so real man or woman is not looking for what's on the outside. They're looking for what's on the inside, okay? They already know about that little 2 or 3 months. They looking for a lifetime, okay? And a mind time, okay? The unwinding of your soul time. That's the time they're looking for. They're looking for something real. That's always going to be real. That going to the gym, so all that other stuff is temporary. I'm not telling you not to go to the gym. I'm not saying don't exercise. All right? I used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. I know, okay? I did it all. I've done it all, okay? Yes, I have. And I'm going to enjoy me eating, okay? Yes, I am. Eat some meat, all that. I'm going to enjoy all that, okay? Cause it keeps look how plush and healthy it keeps me looking plush and healthy and good. I'm not telling you that you're not telling you to go and eat some meat. That's not what you want to do. I'm just telling you. I enjoy what's natural. It was created to eat, and I'm gonna eat it. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Look how plush my skin is. Look how full it is. Look how healthy I look. I'm so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful to me. Yes, I am. Don't you see? You see, beautiful people? Don't wait for something bad to happen, for something good to come out of it. Okay? Don't do it. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself right. Be sweet to you. I mean, quietness is kept. If we would all just be real, and if we all tell the truth, all that stuff that we ate, that people ate coming out of slavery was good for them, okay? It made them better people. They weren't sick. They weren't back and forth to the hospital all the time. None of that stuff was going on. They weren't back and forth to no hospital. They ate and they were looking good, okay? Plump, skinny, whatever you want to call it. They were natural before they start putting all this junk and all this garbage in the food so that you all will follow the detour sign to the doctor and to the gym so that they can make some money off of you and keep you systemized and keep you, mind-tized and control mind and all that kind of foolishness, beautiful people. But that's a video for another time, okay? Beautiful people, you say you like to keep it 100. You don't even know what 100 is. You're talking about you like to and want to keep it 100. Yeah, I would love for you to keep it 100, but you've got to know what 100 is. 100 is not coming from man in this temporary flesh. That's going back to the dust. You may not like that, but that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going back to the dust. It's just a matter of how you're going back to it, okay? It's just a matter of how you're going to do it, all right? You better find out what 100 is, because 100 has nothing to do with going to the gym. Beautiful people, it has nothing to do with starving yourself, beautiful people. It has nothing to do with nothing, none of that stuff. Let's be real. You say you like keeping it 100, then okay, digest this meal in which I'm giving to you, all right? Digest it. All right. Do your research and your study and find out what 100 is. And then once you know what 100 is, then you can say you really like to keep it 100 because you now know what it is. 100 is 100% complete. All right. That's it. Total balance. Straight across the line. Total balance. Nobody really knows what a total fine line of balance is when you start talking about keeping it 100. In that regard, then you might want to go talk to God or go talk to Jesus. Then he'll show you, to give you the fine line of balance, because that's the only place you're going to get that from, because none of us knows the fine line of balance. We think that we do, but we don't. Because if we did, we'd love and treat each other better than what we do. We respect each other more like we should, and not have to wait for something bad to happen, because the only thing that the flesh acknowledges and understands and respects is suffering and pain, because it does not like pain. So when the flesh receives pain, then it starts looking for a way out. It starts looking for a detour sign to get back to reality. You beautiful people running back and forth to the doctor every day. If you do your research and study back in the day, in the 1800s, early 1900s, the doctor didn't come around but once a month like the priest. The only thing there was natural herbs and natural fruits and vegetables. Everything that was natural. There is every kind of fruit and vegetable that's for your body, for whatever that it is that ails you or that you might go through in this life. And it's not with the doctor. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting your life in the hands of these men. They carving you all up. Got you looking strange and weird. They're carving you up. That bed has a meter on it, okay? And it's ticking like a taxi. When you get in the taxi, first thing he does before he even moves is hit that lever. The doctor want to know how much money you got, what kind of insurance you got, okay? But when you eat those natural fruits and vegetables like they did back in the day, the people of the ancient of times of days who tried to teach you something, but you thought they was too old. They didn't know any better. What do they know? Okay? They're old and senile. But they lived to be 80, 90, 110, 120, 125. And go further back in time, they lived longer than that. And you think you know more than they do? There ain't nothing new up under the sun. This stuff ain't new. It's just reformatted and they restructured it and they retitled it, you know, and it brought it back in a different form, in a different fashion, and in a different way, like the movies you watch. They're not new, they're old. They made them the old movies, okay? Come on now, wake up out of this sleep. Stop snoring. Wake up. Wake up out of your sleep. You're sleeping. Stop sleeping, okay? Stop sleeping through a revolution. Stop sleeping through everything that goes on around you. Stop laying your head in the lap of the enemy like he care about you. All right? You're just his business, and that's it, and that's just all. I don't know how you all pulled all of this out of me. I didn't have any intent on going this way today. Not in its entirety. In its entirety. No, not in its entirety, okay? Not in its entirety. But I did, of sort. Beautiful people, I just wanted to give it to you straight like it is, all right? So stop beating yourself up, okay? Everything that always has been good for the body. Everything that's natural. You see, we have created these images and these illusions and these delusions to complement us so we think in life, okay, that will make an atonement in some way or another or will take the place as a result of what has been or what is happening or for that matter, what should not have happened and taken place. We're doing everything we can to do the patch-up work, beautiful people. Beautiful people, you don't just naturally and freely, just let it be. You don't need to do any patch-up work. Beautiful people on Instagram, please forgive me. I have been making 3 videos. You all only have been getting 1 or 2. And that's because, as now, I've been long-winded, okay? And the only way that you all are going to enjoy that other 1 or 2 videos that you're not getting, beautiful people, go over to Facebook, Frank Anderson, Kind Words and a Smile, or go over to YouTube and you can watch them, Frank Anderson on YouTube. You can watch them in its entirety because I don't want you beautiful people to feel left out, and I have a lot to say because I love you all that way and I want you to be encouraged, beautiful people. But beautiful people, do not wait until bad stuff happens for something good to have to come out of it. Which means that bad had to happen to get your attention. Because if nothing else was working, nothing could get your attention. Nothing got your attention. Nothing could wake. There was nothing else that was tried or that occurred or took place that could wake you up out of that sleep and get your attention. For you to realize that it's not just all about you. It's not all about you. It's not about how you look on the outside. Stop manipulating and deceiving yourself. It's not how you look on the outside. Everything that's beautiful about who you are is on the inside. You're taking the wrong entity to the gym, okay? I'm not telling you not to go to the gym, okay? If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. Enjoy yourself. But going to the gym and eating what you think is healthy, that you think is going to give you longevity on this earth, that's not where it's coming from, okay? That's just what you think, and that's what you have been manipulated and deceived into thinking, is that therein where it lies. That's not where it lies, okay? When that clock hits midnight or when that clock hits 4:45, And 45 seconds, if that's when it's your time to go, if you really want to be real and keep it 100, that's your time to go. And you're gone, okay? Your membership is over. Your eating fruits and vegetables and your A, B, C, D, E requirements for living, whatever it is you're taking and digesting, all that's gone. It's over. Your time is up. So if I were you, I would occupy. Okay? I would occupy doing good, doing right, doing what's necessary and what's essential. Okay? So that I can have longevity. That's where your longevity comes from. It's how deeply and how well and in depth can you go when it comes to love and loving and sharing love and showing love and giving love away. That's the essential way of living. That's where your longevity comes from. That's your fruits, that's your vegetables, that's your meat, that's the vegan, that's everything that whatever it is that you do. And all that getting that you need to be getting, that need to be got, get an understanding. Okay? Love. Love is what makes you everything that you need to be. Okay? Love makes you complete in every way. Love makes you perfect in every way. But without that, what do you have? Beautiful people, you don't have nothing without love. Beautiful families are established and they come together in agreement and they form a union of a unity. And beautiful children are born in between, not outside, not the outskirts. That's confusion. They're born in between. Okay? They're born in between, beautiful people. And that's how they develop and mature into the beauty of what this world of roses and lilies, they flourish into. It's about you pouring that love into them so that it could develop them. They're not born into no gym. They're not born into none of that stuff. They may grow up into it because you may teach them and pour it into them, but they're not born into it. The only thing that they can be born into, even while they're still in their mother's womb, is love. She rubs her stomach, her and the father, and they're speaking love, kind words and smiles and beautiful things and beautiful principles to that child. And then when that child comes out, when they're rocking that child in their arms, they're speaking love, kind words and smiles and beautiful things to that child. And that child develops and flourishes and matures into that beauty. Beautiful people, to all you beautiful people out there in the world to whom it is that I speak, beautiful people, this is for all you beautiful people that said they love keeping it real. Still, this is the seal that seals the deal that you feel from the inside, not from the outside. It does not apply. It's just a compliment, beautiful people. It's not the foundation, nor is it the structure. To all you beautiful people out there in the world to whom it is I speak, oh, I talk to you the way that I do because I love you. I love all of you all. I love anyone. I love everyone. I love anybody. I love somebody. I love everybody. Okay? Even those bodies that I did not include, that was not included in that body or those bodies. I love you. You need love. You got to have love. You can't function the normalcy in life. You can't not be normal in life. You cannot be your original self in life without love. Everything goes through and by love. That's just the way it is. It has nothing to do with, well, I think, oh, well, this is how I feel. Oh, this is my opinion. Oh, well, I see it this way. And this is how I see it. It has nothing to do with that. Because when it's implemented through all of that, now you have a world full of confusion. When it's implemented in that way of thinking, through when that mentality arises, you have done nothing but promote it, and you have established and created a world full of confusion. Again, because the flesh is temporary, but the soul, the mind, and the spirit is eternal. They don't mind that. In that regard, humility comes. And in that regard, humility is formed and it is practiced and it is rehearsed and it presents itself because it respects order, it respects authority, it respects leadership. That's the beauty and the power of the beautiful eternal soul which you were born with. And a lot of people never get to know themselves that way. They never get to know a side of themselves like that. Beautiful people, you've got to get to know yourself. You've got to get to know the truth. I keep telling you, it's the truth that makes you free. Stop being blinded by everything that goes on in this world as if it is the norm, as if it is the orders, the structure, and the foundation for which you are to stand and to govern yourself. Okay? Money can't do none of that. They can't bring you none of that. Okay? It just cannot do it. You cannot buy love. Money cannot give you love. It can't do any of that. Only thing money's good for is answering all things, and that's it. You got to put everything in its perspective and leave it like that. Only thing money is good for is answering all things. And all those things that need to be answered, money will answer. Okay? Outside of that, it's good for nothing. Okay? It's good for nothing. Why you think when people get married nowadays, a lot of them don't, some of them don't really get married. They sign that piece of paper, that letter, because they're afraid to lose their money. They're afraid to lose all of their profits and their gains, as if it defines who they are. You go through all of these changes, to do all you can to protect it and keep it. And when you die, somebody else that you've been trying to protect them from, they end up getting it anyway. Did I miss something? They end up getting it anyway. Did you miss something? When you leave here, because you can't take it with you. And if you think you're going to take it with you and have it buried in that grave or in a separate coffin next to you, when you're gone, they gone? Everybody gone yet? Go get the shovel. Go get the backhoe. We're going to dig that up. You hear what I'm saying? They gonna dig it up. And they gonna go buy another funeral home, 2, 3, or 12. Okay? That's just the way it is. No. Give it away. Give it away. You'll feel so much better. Bless somebody. Be nice to somebody with it. Don't lose yourself in all that stuff. But the beauty of love is when you leave here, you can take it with you because you left it here with somebody else. Your last breath can be and mean it from the soul. I love you and I'm going to miss you, but I gotta go. My time here on this earth or in this earth is up. And I've done everything in this life that was pleasing to me. I enjoyed myself immensely. And I am not afraid to leave. I can't wait to go because I'm leaving here with a bang, okay? I had a gay old time. I loved and treated everybody like I want to be treated. I spread love, kind words, and smiles to anyone and to everyone and to everywhere I went. So I want you to know and I want the world to know. I'm going to miss you all, but I got to diss you all because I got to leave. Because in leaving, I am pleased. I didn't live in fear. I lived in faith. I lived in love. I lived in kind words. And I lived in smiles. There will never be no more 100 than that. That's what makes you 100. Your love is what makes you 100. Perfect love is what makes you perfect. Perfect love is what makes you who you are. Without love, your identity is not clear. It's near. It might be dear, but it ain't clear. Love is what makes you perfect. How deep in its beauty can you go? How much of it can you stand? How much of it can you embrace? How much of its beauty can you ingest and taste? Beautiful people. Oh, I'm just giving it to you like it is. I told you, beautiful people over there on Instagram, you're going to have to go over there to YouTube or Facebook. Beautiful people. I just wanted you beautiful people to know. I wanted to talk to you real good. I wanted to love you real good. And if you say you like keeping it 100, all right, then this is 100. I just gave to you 100. I just presented to you 100. Okay, I gave it to you. It can't be no more 100 than what I've just presented to you. Okay, and for all you beautiful people to say, you think you know what perfect is? Perfect is how in love. That's what perfect is. Perfect is in love. Okay? That's what perfect is. People think people that genuinely, sincerely, and deathly and greatly know how to love, they'll go way out of their way to protect their love above and beyond anything and everything. If they see, even in a relationship, because the love is so perfect, they can see right through you, right where you are with how you're thinking and with what you're doing. And from that point on, they have now housed in their love to protect its beauty, because it is the most essential thing that they have. It's the greatest that they'll ever be great in having. Nothing is more greater than having it. Nothing can be more essentially beautiful than establishing the identity of its greatness. They understand that. People who have genuinely been through something in life, not to go out and do the same old things over and over again because you didn't learn anything from it, but genuinely been through something in life, that have suffered. They come to know, they come to understand the essential things in life that need to be embraced. That the earnest availability of their time that needs to be given, or that should be spent, is spent in developing and growing and maturing, and escalating, and elevating themselves, and studying and practicing and rehearsing to be that perfect, loving, living being that understand and seeing and being how and how important and how essential it is to give it away to someone else that's struggling with their identity and suffering. Not to look down on nobody, but when they reach down, or when they look down at that person, they're reaching down to pick them up, and not to push them and step on them to drive them further down than what they already are. Their goal and their objective is to make everything around them, through the beauty and the design of love, better. Their goal is to go out into the world to make the world a better place through the beauty and the design of love. That's the beauty of love, beautiful people. That's the beauty of having its beauty in your life, beautiful people. Nothing is more beautiful, nothing is more greater than having love. You don't believe me? Go check the date sites. Go check them. Date sites are full of millions of people who didn't get it right the first time, and now they're trying to find it. And they want it more than anything in this world, because the more the numbers begin to accumulate in life and the more they begin to add up, they realize that nothing is more important than having love in your life, and to be loved and to be embraced always by its beauty, forever by its beauty and for its beauty, always in their life being on duty. Nothing is more important. You don't get that in the beginning of those little stages of life, coming from the little stages of a second in life to a month in life, to 12 years in life, to 15 years, to 25. You see, and then once you start getting past, you get to 30 and start getting past 30, now you're starting to get a feel for it, okay? Now it's starting to become essential, because now you see, now you're watching that clock, and that clock is ticking. Well, you know what? Looking at the challenges and contentions in life and watching what people are going through and what they're putting each other through, the clock should have been ticking right then and right there, because you care, beautiful people. It is because you care. But all you beautiful people out there who think it's in that flesh and it's all about what you got and what you have, beautiful people, you're either going to miss life or you're just going to have to be patient until that time comes around that you get it. But if you don't get it and it don't come through, when you go back to the dust from which you came, because you're hiding it and putting it here and putting it there and stashing it here and stashing it there, beautiful people, somebody else, if you don't enjoy it in the pastime and going through in this life and sharing it with somebody else, when you leave here, and sooner or later you will, somebody else going to enjoy it for you. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, beautiful people, come smile with me. Nobody love you and treating you right? Stop by and smile with me. I'll love you and treat you right. Nobody told you they love you today? Stop by and smile with me. I have nothing but love to give. You can have all that other stuff, okay? Anybody can accumulate all that other stuff, okay? Or all that other stuff is just that. It's designed to keep you distracted and keep you all caught up, haughty and all lifted up in yourself. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to be. You lose yourself in all of that stuff. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, come by and smile with me, Frank Anderson. Kind words and a smile on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. I love you too, and have a smiling day. It's got to be that way.